What's good? What's good? What's good, man? Iron Studios Day, February 2005, recap and review. Sometimes you just got to give a company a round of applause, a standing ovation by none other than a young legend himself. You saw him clapping. You know the name. You know the name. Shout out Disney Channel, by the way, man. But Iron Studios, man, they are always releasing something. You get like this barrage of characters and IPs once a month. It's usually the last day, sometimes maybe 2 days before. They'll break it up into part one and part two at sometimes. First of all, Buck Fangs, how are you doing before I ask you a question?
I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me on.
Nah, man, I appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you getting the pictures and stuff. Really helped your boy out, man. But I want to ask you real quick, man, how Iron Studios does these barrages of imageries with pricing, you get the size, all that type of stuff. Typically, they'll come out about a year after release, which is fine, whatever. Do you wish other companies would do that? Like, let's just say a whatever company, quarter scale, fifth scale, whatever, and they're releasing a I don't know, Batman. Do you wish we would get this once a month where, hey, this is what we're working on, they'll be available in 15 months, this is the price, this is the scale, all that type of stuff?
What I will ask is like, do they do this every month, like guaranteed, or they skip some months?
I don't want to say it's guaranteed, but it's just something that you typically look for at the end of the month. Sometimes there's more pieces than others, but obviously, as you know, Iron Studios has so many different IPs, where they're constantly adding on to the past ones, or they're bringing us new ones. Mortal Kombat's been one that's been a little bit slower. However, now they're releasing their next iteration into that line. A couple months back, they showed the 1/10 Liu Kang. You see what I'm saying? They obviously have video game stuff, so sometimes they release the Tomb Raiders, but then before that, Nathan Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't
So
know
it
if
just
it's every
depends.
month, but it's consistent enough to where I look forward to it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah,
Want to give a quick shout out to the
Chris,
chat.
leave us alone.
I'm
Ah,
actually I'm actually curious about that response. Um, Shout out to Random Korean, the BBC member. Thanks for being a member of the channel. And then we
appreciate
got
you.
Mr. Dennis Perez. Iron Studios equals small boxes. So wait, Dennis, do you throw away the boxes for Iron Studios or do you keep them? They're small. I'm curious. You gotta answer
Yeah,
that
no,
question.
no excuses, Dennis. No excuses.
What's
What's
up,
going on,
Charles?
Charles? What's going on, Charles? No excuses, Dennis.
All right. I'm gonna just dive straight into pictures.
Yeah, just dive straight into pictures, man. A cool thing about the pictures and as well as the releases, as you guys can see on the thumbnail from top to bottom of me and Buck, is on their days, like you're generally getting a good chunk. Some, like I said, some days are more pieces than others, but you're getting a good chunk. Dennis is a madman. Dennis is a madman. All
I,
right.
I agree.
Oh, look at that. Dennis retiring soon, Perez. All right, Dennis. All right, Dennis.
That's cap.
Hey, let Daniel Bell make a said character. Dennis is there, man.
All right.
Let's go. Okay. First and foremost, I got to say this. I was very happy when I seen this because I instantly knew what it was. And for me, I was just happy that they're continuing the line because a lot of people kind of the same as like Sideshow Collectibles Court of the Dead. A lot of people thought that line was a dead line, no pun intended. A lot of people thought the same for this 1/10 Mortal Kombat as well. They thought it was null and void. So I'm happy about this, man.
Mm-hmm. We got the silhouette of one of the ninjas and from Mortal Kombat. We're gonna find out who that is later.
Yeah.
Uh, Over here we got Pocahontas. So this is one of the pieces from the Disney line. Do you got a price on this one, Cash?
Yeah, man. So I hate to do it, but Disney is going to be $699 for the deluxe. It comes out Q3 of 2025.
I
I'm gonna say this, Buck. Their Disney line is incredible, but Lord, the price on it is insane. And I'm not even one to complain about pricing anymore. Just to put that out there, Loki, Constantine. I'm not even gonna complain about pricing. But as a 1/10, this is insane. This is insane. It's a great looking piece, but damn, it's insane.
looks good though. They feel like it captured the character.
Oh, that's Pocahontas for sure. Hell yeah, that's Pocahontas for
The
sure.
water looks nice.
Yeah.
The skin
I mean,
tones are pretty clean as well.
yeah, I mean it's straight off the cartoon. I mean it's straight off the Disney page.
Might just be the scale, but her teeth look like they could be crisper. It
The
looks like
teeth.
she's doing a mouth guard.
Oh god. All right, man. The teeth could be better. Typically I'd be like, it's 1/10 because, for example, with Gentle Giant Diamond Select, I don't really expect too much based on I'm only paying 30,
Mhm.
$40. But this is a $700 statue now. Come on, dog.
Yep.
Come on.
And another thing is, they could get they pack a lot of detail into these pieces at this scale, right? So
Yeah.
like when the teeth are just like a simple wedge, like shaped like that,
Yeah.
you know, I'm thinking it doesn't even have any detail. It should just be a simple shape.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it looks great. I agree, Charles. It is a crazy price. 699 is insane. That's insane. That's literally a premium format.
This is
Crazy.
literally a premium format. I can't remember the name of this. What is this? An otter. And I don't even remember seeing it in the movie.
It is.
It looks good though. Look at it next to a person. That looks really good.
Yeah, it says there's not
And
much
damn,
info.
Pocahontas is thick.
Bro, I mean, like I said, it, th- if you have a Disney room, a Disney collection, a movie room, and you're just like a massive Disney film fan, this
Hmm.
is perfect. This is perfect. I mean,
If you were the kind of collector, you're collecting like a bunch of the old animated classics from Disney,
hmm
and let's say you wanted to have a really classy collection, you're
hmm
willing to spend whatever, you could
yep,
pick up all of these from the different movies and you display them with the film. So whether you have a VHS or a disc or a Blu-ray or some remastered version, it could be pretty sick.
yeah, it
Regardless,
it
that's
could.
go ahead. My bad.
No, no, I'm agreeing. I'm
Yeah.
agreeing. They did a great job.
Hmm. And that's Pocahontas, guys. We're
Yeah,
gonna see Mater. We might have to blitz through this one because this dude looks tardy.
Ma- Mater.
I've never
Uh,
watched this film in my life. It seems very cringe.
um, I think it's a good kid film, very kid friendly. This one, ironically, well, it doesn't have as much bass and stuff as the Pocahontas. This is coming in at $499.
Still crazy.
Um, Same Q3 of 2025. So it looks like they're ramping up their production versus in the past. This stuff would literally come out, like I said, like 15 months later. But it looks
Hmm.
like now they're trying to ramp it up versus in the past. So I do like that part. Iron Studios.
This is painted remarkably well. Look at it looks like rusted because there's just texture in the paint
Yeah.
on the surface of the car. And like just look at the side mirrors too, the hinges that they're on. I
Yeah.
quite like the paint on this. If it wasn't cars in this movie, also I like the fact that the eyes are like they're printed on. They're like decals. It's
hmm
a nice decal. It really sells you on the animated feel of the piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, the paint on this is phenomenal. This decal too, the way they painted over that. But obviously
hmm
this is the prototype.
Look,
all this weathering.
yeah,
You want to get this on the production because this is expensive. You said 400 and something, right?
499. Excuse me, 449. 449.
449.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not paying 449 for fucking Mater.
nah, nah.
But yeah, carburetor. Uh, A113 is his license plate number, and this is the base. This is for the piece. That's what it looks
I
like
like
in
that.
scale.
Yeah,
It's actually it's not a small piece, you know, but it's also not something I would pay 450 for. Your
yeah,
thoughts
I
on that?
agree. It looks more like a more fancy toy. You know, no disrespect to the makers, but it looks more like a fancy toy that I might pay like $70 for if you were one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if they could nail this paint job, honestly, it's a really nice looking piece.
Yeah,
I like the paint on it. The weathering is really good. Well done.
yeah.
Now we got Saint Seiya. I don't know this character's name because I don't give much of a shit about Saint Seiya. But yeah, it's an anime statue. Do you have the name of the character, Cash? And the price?
It says the ruthless killer who collects the faces of people he's killed as trophies in his house has arrived. Statue, cancer, death mask, Saint Senseiya 1/10 scale. Again, Q3 2025 for $249. The prices are definitely creeping up again when it does come to Iron Studios. But one thing I will say, like their paint, if this is what they can match, like it looks like a. I'm not gonna lie. If you look at his face, I mean, it damn near looks like what was his name? Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, I like the way they've
Yeah,
executed the eyes. Even his eyebrows
yeah,
look like a decal, but it works. Because if it's a decal, then you can trust that it's gonna look sharp and crisp, even at 10 scale. So if you're a fan of Saint Seiya, that seems like a good thing to me. I
yeah,
also like how they've done his teeth. Like
exactly.
that, I don't know how they're gonna execute that properly unless that's also a decal. But that's looking good. Very crisp paint work there. Or if it's a decal, good as well. But I
I
like that.
don't, I don't know if they ever will, but if they were to do something such as Egg Studio, that I think that would be nice if they were to start like dioramas or just maybe single characters or whatnot of things like Yu-Gi-Oh. I would like that because that's the first thing that came to my mind was Merrick. So hopefully in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Base looks nice. Again, paint looks nice. I like the concept and design. I don't know anything about this character, but I do like what I'm seeing. Right there, when I look at it, I don't see 249. I don't. I I wish it was 149. You know, for those collectors
How
who would
tall
pick
is
it up.
this? This is 9.1 inches tall. Not
Yeah.
that small. Uh, the average 6 scale, the height is 12 inches for
Hmm.
most male characters. So although if you're buying a hot toy, you're gonna get a bunch of like accessories in
Yeah.
the package as well.
Yeah.
Gonna be above 249, but not much more. And if you want something bigger, but this is a nice size to be honest. I just wouldn't buy this.
Yeah. Oof.
We got sorceress. This is just like a color variant, right? Or is this the first time
Um,
they've shown her? I think they've shown a different version before.
I think they have shown the traditional color, no different than like we saw Twitter head do. Um, I mean, I like what I'm seeing though. I do. The crazy
Portrait
thing
looks
about it,
nice.
if you want Motu and you're fine with the 10th scale, they're damn near giving you every character. No different than they do with X-Men and every other line. Like they're giving you every character. And this
Mm-hmm.
one's fairly cheaper. This one's coming in at 169.99.
Yeah.
So this is
I
more priced fairly.
They're like some gotta say their prototype painters, the people they have on staff are amazing.
Yeah.
And the photography is really good too. They present these pieces in a very good light. But like this is sorceress, sexy. But how much did you say this was?
169.99. Again, quarter
Fantastic price on this.
Q3 of 2025. I again, I can't say it enough. I appreciate that they're ramping this stuff out a little bit quicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 11.8 inches tall.
Shout out Random Korean.
Nice presence. I like. What do you say?
He said, "Now this is my kind of archangel."
Oh man! All right.
Yo,
This is our ninja.
hey man, I have learned something. Um, again, the room tour will be up very shortly in a couple days here. Random Korean will be able to check out the room tour first, being a channel member. That'll be up in a couple days. One thing that I do have is a couple Iron Studios Mortal Kombat pieces. I am very happy that they're continuing this line. Reptile is one I will be getting, and also the Liu Kang. I'm very happy. This is $159.99 again Q3, and it comes with 2 heads in an extra arm. So I like that you're getting the ninja reptile as well as the actual reptile, if that makes sense. So
Look at all
really
these
cool.
veins in his face, and the subtle paintwork in there.
Look
And
at the
then
texture and as well. Like it that's nice.
I like the variation too. The
Yeah.
texture here is different from the texture here, different from the texture here. Yeah, nice work.
Yeah. Looks good.
Nice Mortal Kombat themed base. It seems like he's in some kind of arena.
Yep.
Gladiatorial sands. Oh, here we got the lizard portrait, the reptile portrait.
Mm-hmm.
I was never like a reptile player. I don't think I've ever played a Mortal Kombat and picked him as as my fighter. Oh yeah, this looks crispy, and I like the fact you get the option. Are there 2 versions of this, or just one, and they come with both heads?
Nah, it says comes with 2 heads.
Very nice.
Yeah.
How much is that again?
$159.99. And for me,
price.
as long as they can keep these around that price, again, I can't get too many of them just with space, and also I'm not gonna get the characters that I don't care to play with in the game. But I like that they're using the classic Mortal Kombat's as well. Not going with like 11.
I'm starting to notice a theme of prices. As long as it's not Marvel and Disney, then the prices don't seem insane to me.
Yeah.
Regardless, this looks good. Nice, simple sculpt with a classic costume, but there's still some texture and complexity in there. But it's simple in the places that matter. I like this. What we got here? What is this? What is this, a Velociraptor?
Okay, so this is from Jurassic World Dominion. This is a 1/20th scale. And this is called a Therizonus. I'm gonna
call it salad fingers because it has weird fingers.
Or I put it up on the chat and on the screen for you guys to be able to see. Therizonurus. It's $399.99. 1/20th scale. From Jurassic World Dominion. I have never seen this. If I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna Google it real quick just to see like what the hell this kind of dinosaur is. I believe it was a Velociraptor from a different region, if I'm not mistaken. Or actually, no. It says it lived in Asia during some sort of period. Huh.
The Jurassic period.
What the hell? Oh shit, this was like a real dinosaur too. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they started making up dinosaurs, just keeping it real, but they have actual bones of this crap.
They probably did start making dinosaurs up, but also actually I forgot, I lost my train of thought. What do you think about the foliage here?
You know, I like it, and I can actually appreciate it. I know it's going to be smaller. And again, chat, please don't kill me, man. If I'm comparing this to like Prime One with the Predators, sometimes with the Predator stuff, man, it's just, man, it's so much to where it's just like having to punch it in there and figure it out. I like that this is subtle. It's just enough for the 1/10 scale. The paint looks good as well in the prototype. Um, Man, if you want some dinosaurs, Jurassic Park 1/10 Irons, excuse me, 1/20th Iron Studios might be the way to go. Again, might be a little pricey. $399. And looks like from the comments, people are basically saying that we're very disappointed scale wise. We were hoping 1/10. We don't want 1/20th. And that's what they're saying directly on Iron Studios Facebook page.
Oh man. Why,
But
why why they hating on Edward Scissorhands?
oh god. But the crazy thing about, whoa, look at that's crazy.
Oh, the girls in the water hiding from the
Yeah.
dinosaur.
Yes.
And it probably has like really terrible eyesight. It looks like there's two heads because
yeah.
it's looking down here and then it's looking straight here. You see that?
Yeah.
And I don't see a seam. So is there two versions? Oh, I see it. I see what the seam is. That's very well hidden. It's over here. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where the seam is. That's nice. So you got two heads for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice pictures. I really like the photography they do. I think they have some of the best like photography for their statues from all the companies.
Yeah, and honestly, real quick, what I'll say is Jurassic Park. There's a lot of options, and that's the thing that collectors are gonna have to realize. If you're a Jurassic Park collector, I think you just need to collect Jurassic Park and not even worry about the scale is my recommendation, because there's going to be so many variations from Prime One, from Iron Studios, from this company, that company. If you just put them all together in one big ass diorama, you get some nice leaves and all that other type of, stuff. It's going to look really, really nice, man. I would like to pick up something like this perhaps in the future, barring space and funds. I love Jurassic Park. I just don't know if I could actually go through with it, how that vision would be if I couldn't have it on that like eye level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet Christmas. Sweet Christmas.
I like this one.
Man, Buck Fangs. This right here is what made me be like, man, that when I saw this, I said, man,
photography and the paint job. What do you think these fishnets are? Are they like, is that mixed media or that's mixed media?
I think it's mixed media.
It is.
I really think it's mixed media, bro.
Yeah, it looks good. I like the way the fishnets look.
It looks good, and I love the fact that you have the gold on the base, right? You have all the carvings, and everything represents her. You have the stage, you have the curtain, you have the spell book, you have the powers, and she's not even holding the book. It's levitating by her powers, right? And more importantly, you have the hat, you have the magician wand, you have the doves coming out, you have the rabbits on the base, you have a camera on the base. Everything you could want from a Zatanna with the Z is there. Everything you could want is there.
I think that's well executed. I'm a bit torn on the portrait. I'm a bit torn on the portrait.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that or it feels uncanny. The makeup is maybe heavy, or I don't know.
It looks good. I feel like I'm so distracted by everything to where I'm not really as focused on the portrait. But that's one thing I've come to expect with a smaller scale as a portrait. They're just not always gonna be,
the best.
That J and D. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be that J and D. But
let me see if we get this is from the side. Can't really get a nice.
Look at the cape, bro. The corset. all that is just is really really nice. Again, just like every other piece we've shown tonight, this comes out Q3 of 2025. Chef's kiss to that from Iron Studios, excuse me, for speeding it up. $229. Would you have guessed that, Buck?
No. Is that too much for me? Probably, but it feels almost right.
I think if I could get like a $25 code buying it directly from Sideshow, I'd be willing to pick it up at an even 200.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice piece, and I like everything I'm seeing. Kudos to Iron Studios, man. Kudos.
Shout out to Iron Studio. Here we got another Sentinel diorama. What's the scale on this? I think it was like it's smaller than the original set.
Yeah, it's 1/20th. This new iteration, they're all 1/20th, and they're all coming in at $999. Again, Q3 as well. I like how they keep doing more, but they're giving you different characters. And then they're giving you like the comic version, but then like the 97 film look or animated look, you know?
So you got Nightcrawler,
Yeah.
Thunderbird,
Angel. Right?
Angel. Yeah. What's this guy's name? Firestar or something? No. Sunfire.
Sunfire. Man. Yeah, Sunfire, man. I think that this looks really, really well. I think the only thing that bothers me is the scale.
Angel looks goofy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Angel does look goofy. The portrait, the stance I like,
and his wings look goofy.
The wing, I think they're going for that though. Not the goofiness, but the style.
1 second. These are good wings.
Come on,
these are good wings. To show you that the same company can do good wings, these are good wings.
Hey, did Random Korean not say that's my kind of Archangel? Shout out Random Korean, man. He caught it.
Coming back full circle. These wings are goofy. I don't know this. I don't think they're the same scale, but like, still, like the thickness and the way they curve, not very convincing. Yeah, I think they could do better.
The 1,000-yard it was good.
You seen some shit, man.
Oh, bro. Come on, dog. I can't defend this, man.
Yo, he's seen some dog. Shit. That's a 1,000-yard stare, man.
Man, that's not Professor X, man. Who is that? Who is that?
Dude has PTSD, shell shock.
Oh man.
Battle fatigue. This man just wants to go home. He lost his. He can't walk, man. Why they got him out here fighting this shit? Oh, we got Kitty Pryde.
Oh, stuff. I didn't even see that.
Shadow Cat.
Nice. Okay.
And we got Lockheed.
Okay, right.
So according to Jose. Kitty Pryde is not supposed to be on this team. She wasn't on this team when it was formed.
Jose?
Oh no, don't care. Yeah.
Chompers?
Yeah, Chompers. Yeah. But this is what it looks like in full. Next up person. Sizable piece. Did you have the price for this one? And this is 17 inches tall.
$999, but why is there like a whole building next to it? That just looks, I don't know if I care for that.
So that Professor X can sit in there and looking very distraught.
He's not even worrying about the battle. That's how messed up he is.
Yeah, he's just trying to pull a Drax. He wants to be invisible.
Man.
Let's look at the comic style version. With the cel-shaded paint job.
Okay, I'm gonna be real. If I were to get this would be the style I'd be going for.
For real? I feel like some of these look extra sloppy with the paint job.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. The fire looks kind of sloppy. Then again, we're pretty up close. We'll get like Angel looks better here than he did before, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think Thunderbird looked better before
Yeah.
than in this. Kitty looks nasty. Looks like a dude.
Yeah.
Oh man. Lockheed looks better here. Kurt looks better here. Nightcrawler looks better here. The explosions. I still don't know how I feel about the fire and the explosion. We didn't get to see Professor X in this one. Wait, is he not on this statue? Because I don't see him in there.
He's back at the cerebral and stuff, but
Oh man. Oh, he is in there. You see that? But
he's in the
I didn't see it.
shadows.
I didn't see the picture.
He's in the shadows.
And you notice in this one, there's no light on inside that room.
Nah.
All right. Well, this is it. It's just a color variant.
Yeah.
Nice of them to release them simultaneously.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay, now we got Mystique. This is a cool piece. It's got like 1, 2, 3, 4 switch out arms.
Yep.
Wolverine claws.
A little bit of road.
And
Ooh.
Emma Frost. Or is that Iceman?
Iceman, yeah.
That's Iceman.
Okay. I like that, bro. I like that.
Nice belt.
Yeah.
Bobby. Damn, Bobby.
Dude, I like this, man. $199. I think this one I feel like I could actually justify it. I
portrait.
Something about that hair on in front of her neck just bothers me. I don't know why. It bothers me.
Off.
Yeah, you definitely could. I don't know. The portrait's a little rough. The paint on the portrait looks more like spotted or something.
Especially the way they did the eyes. I understand what they were.
Yeah.
Though that white spot's supposed to be like the pupil.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess at this scale it's looking a bit like you said, splotchy.
Yeah. Overall, again, Q3 2025, just like all the pieces we've shown here today, $199 for this Mystique with a couple swap outs for powers. I think it's okay.
Face looks better from this angle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right there where you're not so up close. Perfect.
Yeah. Looking good.
Perfect.
Nice price, dude.
Solid.
Sub 200 prices. I always like.
Yeah.
We got Ghost Spider, Spider Gwen. This one, I'm not feeling her portrait. Like the eyes, I don't like them. I don't like it when they do the eyes like this. I prefer that gradient look where there's like there's a soft gradient around the eyes instead of a hard line.
Yeah.
Then we got like some symbiote pseudopods. The base here, I'm not. It looks the color, the paint they use for the symbiote, very nice. You see that? That gritty refracted light, like that's changing color. I like that. I really like that a lot. I don't like the statue though. Yeah, she's just doing some acrobatic feat, but nothing really. I don't feel drawn in because I don't like the portrait. It's a cool pose though. Yeah, that's a nice pose. I wish it was a bit more svelte, right? Like see how thick her forearm is compared to her upper arm.
Oh yeah.
I don't like that. I wish
it don't match.
Yeah, I don't like that. This looks so sick. This is so good. The symbiote, like, look at that.
Yeah, I like that.
Really good. Yeah. The base is also nice. Yeah, man. Just hide Gwen, and the base is freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But with the base and the pose, nice pose, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nice flow.
Yeah.
If you have the line, I think it was Spider-Man and Villains or something.
Yep.
This might be part of that line. Then yeah, how much was this one?
This one is 249.99.
Mm-hmm.
Again, Q3 of this year.
Oh yeah,
It's
nice,
a
nice,
little.
nice.
I don't think the price is too bad, but it's
It looks good though.
yeah, it looks good. This right here looks good. Spider Gwen damn near looks better than the Spider Man, which is crazy. So yeah, overall,
1 second.
yeah, you good. Overall, I'd pick it up though. If I were
Mm-hmm.
collecting this line, I think it would be something I'd be content with.
If I was collecting this line,
Hmm.
I honestly think I would skip this.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
I would literally just go Spider-Man and Sinister Six. This is not good enough for me to commit to this. Like just
Yeah,
because there's an issue with Spider Gwen herself. For
yeah.
me, yeah. And here we got their Hulk from their
Infinity
Infinity
Gauntlet.
Saga, Infinity Gauntlet diorama slash
I mean, a
line.
lot of the stuff in the Infinity Gauntlet does look good, but it's just not for me. This is coming in at 239, which is crazy compared to the Gwen, price wise.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like I don't really know what I'm getting for what I'm paying. Compared to the Thor, Nova, Adam Warlock. There's a bunch more that they did that just Namor that they're cheaper and look a lot better in my opinion.
Yeah. I'm so lost on what this dude is wearing. It looks like he's wearing a blazer
Was
with
good, Battle Cat.
whatever kind of pants these are. They don't
Yeah,
look like suit pants. So he's wearing a blazer with whatever pants these are and boots. I
yeah.
don't understand his outfit. What is he wearing?
You know what's crazy? Out of all the stuff we've showed, I think 11 things tonight. 12 if you count the two different versions of the Sentinel. This
Mm-hmm.
right here is the only dud of the night for me.
It's a dud. Wow.
It's
I
the
wouldn't call
only
it a
dud,
dud. For me, it's not a
price
dud.
wise as well as what I'm visually seeing.
How much is this? Because there's two versions. This is the regular version.
239.99,
For the
and then
regular?
the for the regular and the deluxe is 269.99.
Okay. Damn. All right. I don't know what he's wearing though. It doesn't make sense to me. Why you in a blazer and then you got boots on with the textures on the pants? I don't think those are regular suit pants. I kind of like the portrait, kinda,
Yeah,
but the way the head looks like there's a seam or something, the way it connects to the neck, I'm not a fan.
yeah, yeah.
I like his expression. The color choices they've gone with for him are very nice. I like these green highlights in his hair. Nice touch. I like seeing that on Hulks. The base is very nice. I like all the bases in this line. Let me retract that. I like all the bases I've seen from this line.
Yeah, it looks good. The bases, I can definitely appreciate the what they're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it just this statue just does nothing for me, man. I don't care. I just don't care for it personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does nothing for me.
I feel you. I feel like in the larger, if you had all the pieces in this line, because I think
Oh yeah,
there's a
yeah.
bunch of like heavy hitters in this line. Doctor Strange looks magnificent.
Hmm.
I think Namor looks fantastic.
Yep.
I think this line is a good line, honestly. I don't know about pricing because I haven't been keeping up with it, but this for a Hulk is a shame. Like this, okay, this does say how tall it is. It's 12.7 inches, pretty sizable for 1/6, 1/10. Well, actually,
Yeah.
not really. I guess he's hunched over. It's hard to tell. If I could guess, like how much mass does he have as well? Who knows? It's whatever. I like the colors. I like the base on the deluxe version a lot.
Yeah,
Uh, and yeah, the only misgivings I have about this piece would be the way the neck attaches to the head, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I don't know what he's wearing, unless this is some suit he's worn in the comics before. But even then, I'd say, what were they thinking when they gave him the suit in the comics?
Yeah.
He's wearing a blazer, doesn't seem to have any shirt on underneath, and or is that a blazer or a shirt? I don't know. I keep I'm assuming it's a blazer
Uh,
because he has a lapel. Like other than a
yeah,
collar,
I think it's a blazer.
yeah, it's a blazer, right? Because look
It's
at
beat
that.
up and torn because he wasn't transformed yet. So
Yeah, where did they get this outfit from? Because it doesn't make any goddamn sense. Because why you got a blazer? There's no shirt underneath, and then you're wearing these kind of trousers with boots. Those are jeans. Maybe it's not a blazer. You know what? This might actually be a costume from somewhere, because those
oh
are jeans, or maybe these are cargo pants or something. Some kind of jumpsuit. Who knows? Might be a jumpsuit.
yeah.
Who knows? I can't really figure it out. But that's the last pick.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Appreciate you for getting the pictures, Buck. Like I said, just from giving like my final thoughts on everything, I think the only dud of this was the Hawk, in my opinion, price wise as well as visually appealing. The ones that stood out the most for me were the Pocahontas and the Spider Gwen. Those stood out the most in the sense of I'm not picking up either one of those two, but they visually just looked it really, really good with Spider Gwen and Pocahontas. Now, the ones that I would actually like to pick up is I'd like to pick up the Mystique if I'm able to. The Zatanna is a no-brainer. Again, this is all if I'm able to. The Jurassic Park looks amazing. The reptile I would love to have in the collection as well. I mean, there's a couple of them here I would love to have. This Mystique to me is perfect, especially as a smaller 1/10 scale. It's perfect. You get the swap outs. You can't ask. I just feel like you can't ask for much more. You just can't ask for much more.
Right.
Yeah. Random Korean says, will you guys be live or in a panel for the P1 showcase next week? Actually, crazy thing about it, HStats has actually asked me, am I gonna do one? I didn't plan on it, but if I can get a couple people, I guess I might. So I probably will. Buck's gonna be on with the Everyday Collector. There's probably gonna be a lot of channels doing them. I can think of at least 4 for sure. So trust me, Random Korean, there will be some shows, but I might do one. I just might. And I'm thinking I probably will. I'll check my work schedule, and as long as work doesn't collide, I definitely will, man. But to go ahead and get us out of here, Buck, any last thoughts or any last words, man?
I'd say keep doing what you're doing, Iron Studios. I quite like the level of I like the quality of the photos, the way the statues are presented in these. Very nice. And although I'm not very interested in much of these, kind of interested. Was kind of interested in Zatanna before, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna buy her. But there's some nice pieces in here.
Yeah.
Reptile is really clean. I think it's probably the piece I feel most favorable towards, but I wouldn't get it either.
Yeah.
Sorceress is nice. Great portrait. Nice wings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm gonna be on after we end this live. I'm heading over to John's show.
Yep. Well, that's everything, guys. Appreciate you guys for checking us out. And hey, man, put some 1/10 in your life. And as Dennis Perez will say, no matter how big or small the box is, you throw that
Throw it
motherfucker away.
Oh
Peace out,
man.
everybody. Peace out.